Hi, I'm Mengistu.
And I'm Leah Bryden.
Good morning, Braddock. Today is Friday, March 27th, and it's a gold even day.
Welcome to the Morning Bru March News Show. This month we will be covering a variety of stories from amping up our school security to the new boys tennis coach.
Let's get the news brewing. At the beginning of the school year, the weapons grading system was implemented to address growing concerns of students and staff safety. As security measures continue to expand, the next wave of upgrades is on the way.
FCPS is amping up its security protocols. With the concerns of school safety rising, FCPS aims to keep our schools and everyone in them safe.
What we are unveiling is the emergency response button. What's great about this product is the police department, at the same time as the 911 center gets this call, the police department is also in real time seeing exactly where in the building somebody is. So that's what's so nice about it. It's very precise. It triangulates your position inside of a building or anywhere on your campus.
This quick but reliable solution can revolutionize school safety by acting as a last resort with immediate response from emergency services.
So we very intentionally actually went to the vendor and had them rebuild the product in many ways, tailored just to FCPS. So we're not calling it a lockdown, we're calling it an emergency response button because it could be for any number of emergencies. We didn't want to lock ourselves into one type of response, which is a lockdown. We still want folks to make a phone call if you're able to, because the authorities tell us that the best way to communicate an emergency is by talking. And so we've got a little bit of a motto that call if you can, push if you can't.
The new Raptor security system is designed to act in any emergency situation, and soon we'll be able to see how this program will help benefit our schools and keep everyone safe. With the Morning Bru, this has been Mengistu, Leah Bryden, and Hannah McDonough. While Raptor Security is reshaping our security protocols and ensuring the safety of our students,
These talented nail techs are reshaping their cuticles and ensuring the safety of their acrylics.
From bold acrylics to intricate nail art, nail techs are turning simple manicures into a form of self-expression. At Lake Braddock, these talented nail artists are doing more than just painting nails. They are building confidence, creativity, and even small businesses right from their own homes. Let's take a look at how these nail techs in our community are making their mark, one set at a time. When salon prices got too high, they took things into their own hands and learned how to nail it themselves.
This past summer, I was going on a trip and I got my nails done for it, and it was like $120, and I was just sick of spending that much money.
And it was hard to find a good salon, and you just never knew what they could do, so I was like, might as well try on my own.
When it started, I used to start like a bunch of random hobbies, and I started doing my own nails, and I think that's like the only thing that really stuck with me since.
Each set begins with careful prep and ends with a precise, polished finish.
You prep your nails really well before you start, otherwise they're just gonna fall off no matter what you do.
You have to do the prep, and a lot of times you have to file all, and then you have to put tons of products on.
Whatever you do, you start with a prep to get rid of all the natural oils off your nails, and then you kind of clean up the nails, and then you put on the tip.
Between school and clients, they're finding a way to stay on point and keeping everything balanced.
To prioritize school over anything else is really important to me.
Kind of hard because I go to school, then practice, and then sometimes I have appointments after school. But honestly, I just schedule out appointments so it's not too demanding.
Their styles range from bold, eye-catching designs to clean, classic looks.
I love the stripes. I don't like polka dots, but I like stripes. Those have been really cool, the big, chunky ones.
The blooming gel nails, and then also I've seen those stained glass ones. I really want to try doing that next.
Some had stripes, and some were French tip, and some were stars, and it was just really fun and a lot of colors.
I really like doing polka dots just because they're easy and they're cute.
We hope we've nailed your boredom and polished your morning routine with the coolest tips from these talented polished princesses. Their stories have helped the Morning Bru stay sharp, colorful, and always on point.
Nails by Allie.
Nails.with.Sophie.
We hung nails on Instagram. Hit me up.
Has been Caroline Copes, Caitlin Conley, and Arabella Walls reporting with the Morning Bru.
While nail artists have been working on nails, others have been working on making a change.
Students are standing together, making their voices heard, and bringing awareness to important issues in our community.
Immigration and Customs Enforcement, otherwise known as ICE, has gained national attention for its intense crackdown on illegal immigration. Their effect has trickled down to localities where anti-ICE student walkouts have been on the rise. The Morning Bru is investigating how ICE's presence has impacted students and adults alike in the Lake Braddock community.
I was motivated to participate in the walkout because I believe ICE's actions have caused injustices and seeing innocent people getting treated horribly. I hope to bring awareness to what ICE is doing, especially with the student base, how they could trust them to deal with immigrants if they can't deal with their own citizens.
ICE has faced much scrutiny across the U.S. According to ProPublica, ICE has arrested over 170 U.S. citizens. Additionally, The Guardian has reported over 30 deaths, with the killings of protesters in Minneapolis gaining national attention.
A lot of people don't really understand the full extent of what's happening, and I hoped that when we did the ICE walkout, people would see us protesting and remember what we stand for and how bad this really is. How can you view ICE as good, honestly? Because they're tearing people, even citizens, American citizens are being deported for no reason.
Lake Braddock isn't the only community affected by ICE. All across the nation, students are standing up for their rights and the rights of others. People continue to protest in hopes that the government will answer their calls for change to immigration enforcement. This has been Hunter Gotico and Charlie O'Connor signing off with the Morning Bru.
Our expectations are always rising when it comes to what can change for the better.
Adding a fresh spin to the court, the new boys tennis coach is determined to make sure the team doesn't racket up any errors.
A new dynamic with the boys tennis team. Coach Trong tells us what he's looking for from the boys tennis team as he gets ready for his first season with them.
We hope to win the district this year. Also to improve them in all aspects.
Some players on the team are excited for Coach Trong, telling us what they're expecting for the upcoming season.
He's a good coach. He's really helpful for the team. I think he'll be good for Lake Braddock tennis.
I personally really enjoy our new coach. Of course, we miss our last coach, but Coach Trong is really great at offering really good tips and is honestly just a really good morale booster for the team.
Coach Trong explains what he is focusing on to prepare for the season.
Well, the practice we really focus a lot on is conditioning, because as the players, they can hit the ball, but they run out of stamina, they run out of energy, so we're working on their conditioning to outlast their opponent.
Our new coach is really focused on technique and conditioning. We have done so many bleachers, so many laps around the school, and honestly, those benefits have really come into our game a lot. And we hope that our coach will allow us to progress even further into regional championships and hopefully maybe even states this year.
The boys tennis team is getting ready for a great upcoming season. Please come out and support our Bruins. This has been Jamie O'Brien, Aaron Platt, and Levi Sedaris signing off with the Morning Bru.
Now to our sports commentators, Caroline Copes and Hunter Gotico.
Hello and welcome to the Lake Braddock Sports Report. I'm Hunter Gotico.
And I'm Caroline Copes. Baseball is aiming to hit our rivals Robinson out of the park in their away game today at 6:30 p.m. Pitch up a win, boys.
Varsity softball narrowly defeated Oakton in a close match on Wednesday, winning 12-11. They face off against our fierce rivals Robinson in their away game at 6:30 p.m.
Boys varsity lacrosse is going to dominate the field today away against Madison at 7 p.m. Good luck to them.
Girls varsity lacrosse crushed Washington Liberty on Wednesday 13-4. What a win for them.
Track and field will compete at the Patriot Invitational on Saturday. Run hard and run fast.
Well, that's all for us this week.
And remember,
Bruins bleed purple, but always go for gold.
Here are your student and teacher happy days. If you see these teachers or students in the hall, please wish them a happy day.
Well, the news is over.
And our cups are empty.
See you next time on the Morning Bru.